What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordy and welcome back to Need for Speed Heats. We are here with the very first car I ever bought in the game after the starter car, the LOTUS EXIGE S. Now, a lot of you guys know, if you've been tuning in to most of the episodes, you guys will know that I regretted buying this and that if I could go back, I would save up and buy the newer Cayman instead. But I don't regret actually using this car. This was a pretty good car. I've used it in a previous game, and I would have preferred if I bought one of the newer cars of the game in the original playthrough. But whatever. We're here with the LOTUS. Still a very good car. Last episode, guys, we made the Lamborghini Diablo. What an amazing car that was. It shot right to 400 plus. So go and check that episode out if you haven't already. So first of all, this wrap is absolutely atrocious. Look at this. Look at this shit. It's horrible. First of all, I want to put some wide fenders on. Definitely. Those just have to go on. There really isn't as much customization on this car as you might think. You know? It's actually not that good at all. But we're going to put a splitter on regardless, I think. We'll just give this a makeover, I think, would be the best thing to do right now, to be honest. These shouldn't be completely blacked out. I think we'll darken them a little bit. But other than that, they should just remain as they are. We can put a diffuser on. Should we do that? I think so. We'll do it. We'll put a big diffuser there. But yeah, as you can see, there really isn't much customization at all. There's like a tiny roof scoop on top, but there really isn't that much. So without further ado, folks, I'm going to give this car a little bit of a makeover, and then we're going to get into today's episode, similar to the BMW that you see in the back. You know, the starter car. Similar to that episode, pretty much. This, I think it's a large improvement. As you can see, there was this, I put like some camo effect onto it. Like, you can see it really faintly. Honestly, makes the car look so much better, in my opinion. I love what I've done with it, to be fair. I've covered the side windows as well. So it looks kind of more like a race car. I don't know. It definitely is a large improvement on what it was before. But anyway, time to get into the performance. First of all, let's listen to the sound. I never really have liked the sound of the stock LOTUS, but it is what it is. We're going to engine swap it today. First of all, we're going to add all these Ultimate Plus parts into it, of course, and then change the clutch and everything. Basically, there's a lot of work to do here. Fortunately, though, this is pretty early on in the dealership, so the engine swaps actually don't cost that much. We're going to leave the turbo till last, I think. I started off with the Pro double tanks. Okay, so these were the tune-ups I had. I had normal tires, on-road suspension, stock differential. Okay, so I probably got the on-road suspension. I won't be surprised if I got it through the Dex missions. But let's max out that clutch. And apparently the 7-speed does better. So we're just going to put that in first. First things foremost. We're obviously going to put the track parts on as well. We're going to make this car as best as it could possibly get, you know? So let's do that. All the way to the end. We're looking at a 331 right now. We are still yet to put the turbocharger in, so don't you worry about a thing there. Does this improve anything? It will in the future, so obviously we're going to want to save up for that. So anyway, here we go. So we can go with either a turbocharger or a dual turbocharger, and apparently the turbocharger does better. Although I'm really thinking that the dual turbocharger is going to do better in the long run. And as you can see, it actually takes off more for the 0 to 60. And we need that acceleration. Turbocharger makes the top speed go up quicker. But honestly, we're going to go with the dual turbos. So there you have it. We can also go with elite brakes. Do we need them? I don't think so, but we're just going to do it anyway. So let's listen to the sound. Okay, obviously much quicker than before. We're going to put the 5 tanks a NOS in. A 360 is pretty darn weak, not going to lie. We'll get rid of those pro tanks right there. It's a pretty weak car. Let's have a look at these engine swaps. We've got an inline 6. An M3 Evo engine. Not bad. We got another inline 6. R34. We got a Wankel. A flat 4. Which I'm probably going to go with because it sounds like a merge between a Porsche and a Mercedes engine. So I think that is the Cayman GTS engine. And then we have the flat 6. So I think that's an RSR engine. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really want to go with the RSR engine because I had to go with that for the M3. Well, I did for the episode. Obviously, it wasn't the best engine for the M3. So I really want to go with the flat 4, you know? I truly, honestly hope the flat 4 can get us to 400 plus. We'll have to find out later because, first of all, we need more money. So we're going to do that right away. Obviously, we're going to need some nitrous. So let's get some rainbow nitrous. Gotta love rainbow nitrous. Blue smoke, of course, we already had it. Turquoise underglow. We're going to go with the blue backfire, obviously. So, I think we're going to go do a black market event. We can put air suspension on. Why on earth not? We'll have enough money anyway. We'll just put that one on. Let's go. Let's just get out there. Let's get out and test this car out on, I think I might do it on Back in Control. You know, that black market event that was added for the F1. Let's do it on that one. Put the steering sensitivity down a little bit because, I mean, look at this. Look at that shit. Look, I'm spinning out. So, obviously, we're going to want to put the steering sensitivity low. Like, dang. I've never had to do that ever. Get out of my way. So, here we are on Back in Control. Should be worth a lot of money. But it is worth a lot of money. That's why we're doing it. Look at this car, man. Like, you can really see the camo. You can see it now. You can see, like, the little wrap that I put on underneath the rest of the logos. I really didn't have a good enough idea for this car. Obviously, I don't want to, like, you know, change the wraps too much because, I mean, that just feels wrong to me. These are the Let's Play cars that we're maxing out. And you know, pretty soon we're going to be going to do the Lamborghini Countach. So keep your eyes out for that because I'm looking forward to that one. I love the Countach in the playthrough. But here we are with the Lotus. Obviously not the best launch, you know, it's not really the best car in the game with its current engine, but we're going to change that. Anyway, let's put it in this camera. Look at this, man. This looks sick. Alright, here we go. See how we do on this corner. Oh my god! Holy shit! Yo, this is the only car that's nailed that corner. That's how that corner's meant to be taken. Like, usually you bounce and clip and you go into the barriers, but god damn, man. I don't even know what to say about that. That was sick. We still got a second lap to go, though, so that that might have just been a fluke. But that's the first time I've truly nailed that corner. Obviously, as you saw, it's pretty slow around the sharp turns. Can't lie about that. Look at that. Pretty slow. Might have to change the tires a little bit, or, you know, one of the parts, like the differential or the suspension. Not going to hurt me too much if I do that. We'll see. But we're looking pretty good right now. I'm on hard difficulty, remember. But look at this wrap, man. It's a definite improvement. I've definitely gotten so much better at my wraps in this game. It's just brilliant. Some of the wraps I've created for this game. There we go. Let's boost it. But honestly, the reason why this wrap was just wasn't that good, or in my opinion, was pretty bad, was probably because it's a Let's Play. I rarely ever spend time on my wraps in my Let's Play episodes. Something that I'm going to change when we play Payback for the first time in a couple months' time. Definitely going to either spend more time on wraps or, you know, just trying to make it look nicer. Make my cars look nicer, you know. But yeah, I don't regret using the Lotus. It's a very, very good car, and it was a very good car in the playthrough. I wish I'd have saved my money and spent a little bit more time with the BMW M3 and then moved on to the Cayman GTS, which I really should have done, but I was saving it for a Let's Play. I was saving it for a video of its own afterwards, which obviously I do regret that. So, whatever though, something that cannot be changed by now. Here we are with the Lotus. I think we nailed that corner again. I don't know, I don't remember. I think I would have talked about it if I didn't nail it, I think. I don't know, we can go back. I'll probably put the overlay up, you know, correcting myself if I did or didn't. I don't know. But this car is a very well handling car. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Ford GT, but in terms of clipping, it's definitely better. Like, I barely clipped with this car. It grips to the game world, like every car in this game should. But yeah, this car definitely doing very good with it right now. Obviously, we want to get the top speed higher. It's only a 226, unfortunately. Probably want to have the highest steering sensitivity. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it in the middle. I think we'll leave it in the middle. Yeah, that's better. I think it just needs a little. You just need to press the brake a little bit, and then it finds it easier. But yeah, this car, very good car. Definitely liking it right there. Boom! There is the finish. Right there. We should have enough money to be able to buy the flat 4. How much money are we getting from that event? A 64k. Not too bad at all. I'll take it. I've got the BBS LM rims. They look absolutely sick. I love them so much. We've got the stretch tires, of course. Repping the crew. High toxicity on the windshield. If you guys want to go join it, yes, I'm shouting it out. You guys want to go join it? There it is. High toxicity. Go subscribe to It's Uncle TJ as well. All you got to literally type is that you can see on the bio. It's Uncle TJ. Type that in. You can find my friend's channel that I usually do videos with. We got 29 members, so shout out to everybody who's joined. Definitely appreciate that. Without further ado, let's go to the part shop and buy the flat 4 engine. Alright, as I was downgrading this, I realized I actually bought my first real parts for this car, because as you guys know, if you watch the Let's Play, and if you watched the last video on the M3, I barely like added to that car's performance past, you know, getting the starter car for the first time. I barely did anything with it. Because I didn't really have the need to. There's a supercharger in the Lotus by default? Dang. Okay. Alright, so it's a 160, you know, with all these added parts and stuff. Which is obviously worse than, you know, how I bought it. Well, not how I bought it, but, like, how I left it. Anyway, let's go ahead and buy the flat 4 engine. 69,500. It proves it by 80. But let's see if we can get to 400 plus. I really, really hope so. If we can get to 400 plus, that's going to be absolutely amazing. We're at a 314 already. 346. Things are not looking too good. 371. Let's hope. We got a 394. Are you joking? No. Are you actually joking? Oh, God. Oh, wait. Ain't we got a better gearbox? We got a 400 plus with a 5-speed for some reason, even though the top speed goes down. I don't understand that, man. I really do not understand this game's logic sometimes. But there you go. Let's get the 5 tanks. We've got a 394. I guess I could pretty much put drag tires on. Obviously, it make the acceleration quicker. And we know the handling is really good as it is. But the high speed, that's going to go down by only 1, but apparently goes down by 0.8, apparently. That's pretty shit, but let's test out the car speed now. We've got it at 400 plus with the flat 4. Sounds pretty nice. Let's see how it goes. Okay. High speed's definitely lower. I don't know about that. You know what? I'm not using this in speed list, so I'm not really going to knock it, to be honest. So, We finally got something to max out the flat 4 with, because I really wanted to use this engine for the Cayman GTS. We're going to go back to the garage. I'm going to do some exhaust tuning, and then we're going to go out into the night and test it with traffic and everything. You know how we do it. So, let's load this up, because I think there was a bit too much metallicness to it. Yeah, I didn't like it. I just, the metallic resonance definitely is a turn off for me sometimes. The flat 4, I think is actually, no. I was thinking it was a Subaru, but isn't that? I don't know. I'm going to have to check. Wait, I'm going to have to check this. So let's swap this car out and go get my Cayman GTS out. And I swear it used a flat 4. I usually get these engines wrong. Like, it winds me up to no end. That's the GT4. RIP the spoiler on that. Where's my GTS then? I think the Subaru uses the flat 4 as well, but I'm not sure about that. But let's have a look. This car looks amazing with the flamingo pink. Obviously, this was the wrap I made for the GT4, and then they took the spoiler off, so I was like kind of heartbroken at that. So the stock engine is a 2.5 litre flat 4. It is different. It's different. No, it can't be, right? Maybe it's because mine's maxed out. I don't really know. 2.5 litre. It is a 2. I don't know. Maybe they're the same engine. Let's double check with the Subaru now, because I'm really sure the Subaru had an inline 4, but it does sound like a Subaru. But if not, we're going to stick with the Cayman GTS, and maybe it sounds different because of the exhaust tuning. I don't know, because the GTS definitely is a lot more suppressed than the Lotus is right now. So we got the Impreza WRX STI. It's a really weird name for it. I don't know. 2.5 litre. It is. God damn it, my heart's broken. It's a Subaru engine. God damn it. I always get these engines wrong, man. Some of them are literally named the same. You can't blame me, because the Huracan is a V10 engine and the Viper is a V10 engine, but they don't sound anything alike. I just don't understand a lot of these things, okay? And I'm sorry about that. First of all, let's put the RSR back into this garage. It belongs in the garage. I usually use it when I want to get money quick. Either that or I use the McLaren F1 now, because look at that beauty. But here we go into the night. First of all, actually, I want to choose an event. I want a long-ish event. Honestly, if we could jump straight into a high heat event, you know, against the best of the best, then that would be absolutely amazing, but that's not the case. So I'm thinking of going into Discovery or a longish event. Red Rock Tornado is definitely the type of event we're gonna want. I always love the nighttime events on this game. They really are the bee's knees. They're absolutely amazing. Like, the atmosphere, the feel of it, it's just so cool. Nothing beats it in this game. Nothing else beats the atmosphere of this. And here we go. 8 races, 3-lap circuit race. Here we go. I think we can do well, honestly. I'm really thinking of putting drag tires on this and then putting the steering sensitivity really high and seeing how it is. I might come back for a video on that. I don't know, but I'll definitely test it out. That's not it. Definitely doing well so far. Took me a while to decide on the exact sound for the exhaust I wanted, but I think I found it, and it's very nice. Look at that, man. This car's doing very well so far, way better than I expected. Look at the turning, man. That's brilliant. I might just leave it as it is. Maybe we won't put drag tires on. Maybe it doesn't need it. I was thinking that because of the clutch, you know, upgrading the gearbox back to how it was, because right now it's a 5-speed. I don't know why that pushed it to 400 plus, even though the high speed takes quite quite a big chunk away, but it is what it is. Let's nos it. Let's go. We're looking pretty good right now, leading on the first lap. But we got Lena and Shaz closely behind. That's why I chose this event. This is 400 plus. I want them to keep up with me. I want to push this car to its limits in a race, and it's definitely doing well so far. Look at the speed of that. Around there. Oh my god, it's so good, man. I'm really loving this. Obviously, you can get a better engine swap with it, but I like engine swaps that, you know, that I like. You know, I like certain sounds on certain cars. And obviously, I don't want the default RSR sound on every single car ever, you know? That every single starter car, you know? Like I did last episode with the, well, not last episode, but when we did the starter car in episode 101 or whatever. I don't really count the episodes anymore. I just know that's episode 101. Whatever. Here we go. Final lap on Red Rock Tornado. We're still leading. Lena is still not that far behind though. One crash and that's that. She is in that Regera. Come on. We got this. We're doing so well right now. Definitely loving this car. I mean, I liked it in the first place. That's why I bought it, obviously. But obviously, I should have saved up for the Cayman GTS instead, seeing as it was one of the new cars. I don't know. If I could go back in time, I'd do that. But when we inevitably do a second playthrough of this game, we're definitely buying a Cayman GTS. There's just no doubt in my mind about that. Alright, I think we've got it in the bag now. Let's actually not jinx it. We might crash into a car right at the end. Take this corner. Perfectly. Let's nos it. And there you go, guys. That is that. That's the Lotus EXIGE S with a flat 4 Subaru engine. It's pretty darn good. It is pretty darn good. I can't lie. But yeah, what do you guys think? Did you guys ever try out this car for yourself? We got a little barn to park in here. That's beautiful. But yeah, did you ever try out this car for yourselves? Obviously, if you have or haven't, go check it out. You know, definitely give this engine swap a try. I think this engine swap and compiled with the gearbox might actually do very well for drifting. I don't know. I haven't tested it out yet. But guys, that is the end of this episode of Need for Speed Heat here with the Lotus EXIGE S, the first car I ever bought in the game. Next episode, we're going to go into the second car I bought in the game. Obviously, the third one we've already done in the Nissan GTR. We've already maxed that out, as you saw in the garage. Or if you had a keen eye, you would have seen it. Next, but we're going to be doing the Countach pretty soon. I'm pretty excited to do that because that's one of my favorite new cars added to the game. But yeah, just because this isn't one of the new cars doesn't mean you shouldn't try it out. I really, the customization, I mean, there's one body kit. This is actually like one whole body kit from 2015, you know? I know you can mix and match parts now, but this is honestly not that good. Honestly, just stick with stock or just go with this body kit, spoiler or not, you know? Because the other ones just, they don't really look that good. But guys, thank you for watching. Comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay inside, stay healthy. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace!